the Brother Lent light off up here. We'll see if I can do this in the dark. Yeah, that's good. Everybody can see? So in your Kingdom Ministry, you notice that we're encouraged for the next 20 minutes or less to give consideration to the illustrated Bible stories that will help our young ones. What would also be a fun exercise for families to do. So if we went onto the website and we pull up the jw.org, we're going to show you how to get to that. So we're going to go to Bible Teachings. And then we're going to go under Children. And then we're going to scroll down to our little Rubik's Cube here, and we're going to pick out illustrated Bible stories. So I don't know if you've perused this. Those of us without young children may not have. But we're going to see how we can really benefit from using this. So there's many to pick from. So what we've been assigned tonight is to give consideration to God sends Moses to Egypt. So we can just click on that. Now we can download the story, or we can just click on it and it will pull it up. So we'll have Brother Lent pull it up, and we have a presentation that's been prepared for the congregation. If you notice, we'll enlarge that so everybody can see. We'll scroll down here. So this is the lesson. And if you notice, it takes you to Exodus chapters 3 through 12. So if you just turn to Exodus chapter 3. Now imagine doing this as a family. You want to make it as enjoyable as you can, so we want to do some background music, right? Just like to put you in the mood that you're actually in the Middle East. Okay, kind of getting the feel for it. Now notice, Exodus chapter 3. Turn it down just a little bit. It says here, Moses became a shepherd of the flock of his father-in-law, Jethro, the priest of Midian. While he was leading the flocks to the west side of the wilderness, he eventually came to the mountain of the true God, to Horeb. Then Jehovah's angel appeared to him in a flame of fire in the midst of the thorn bush. And he kept looking, and he saw that the thorn bush was on fire, and yet the thorn bush was not consumed. So Moses said, I will go over to inspect this unusual sight, to see why the thorn bush does not burn up. When Jehovah saw that he went over to look, God called to him out of the thorn bush and said,
Moses.
It was Jehovah speaking through an angel.
Moses.
Here I am.
I am the God of your forefathers. My people, the Israelites, are suffering in Egypt. Let me send you to speak to Pharaoh. You are to bring my people out of Egypt.
Moses and his brother Aaron went to appear before Pharaoh.
Jehovah says, send my people away so that they may serve me in the wilderness.
Who is Jehovah? I am not going to send Israel away.
Aaron even performed a miracle before Pharaoh to show that God has sent them. But Pharaoh was stubborn. He would not let Jehovah's people leave Egypt. Next, Jehovah brought 9 plagues on Egypt. The Nile River turned into blood. Frogs covered the land. Tiny insects called gnats swarmed humans and animals. Guard flies invaded houses and ruined the land. Diseases killed many of the animals. The Egyptians and their animals had painful boils and with blisters. A hailstorm and fire ruined the fields and killed people and animals. Locusts, a kind of grasshopper, ate up the vegetation left over after the destructive hailstorm. Darkness covered the land for 3 days, but Pharaoh refused to send the Israelites away. Moses and Aaron went to see Pharaoh again.
Jehovah has said, I am going to bring one more plague on Egypt. About midnight, every firstborn son will die.
Sure enough, that very night Jehovah sent his angel to kill the firstborn son in every God-defending Egyptian home, including Pharaoh's son.
Get up, go serve Jehovah just as you have stated.
All of the Israelites were finally allowed to leave Egypt, but the Israelites were not yet out of danger. How did Jehovah protect them? Find out in our next illustrated Bible story.
So a little production that the family can do. Brother Lent, do you mind just leaving that up on the... I was going to cheat with those questions instead of pulling my tablet up. So we'll have our cast come to the stage now. We're on, okay. So very nice job. We practice and practice, and you guys practice some more. So let's talk about our story that we went over. So, why did Pharaoh not listen to Moses and Aaron?
Pharaoh was stubborn, disobedient, and proud.
Very good. So let's talk about Moses and Pharaoh. How were they different? Shulamite, you want to begin?
Moses was good, but Pharaoh was bad.
Okay, yes, that was pretty evident. EBA, what was your thought?
Moses was meek and humble, but Pharaoh was arrogant and thought he was greater than Jehovah.
Yes, he did, didn't he? Well, Justin, we want to hear from you too. So, what do you think? Okay, hold on, you're looking at the board there. Is it better to be meek and mild or arrogant and stubborn? What's better?
I think it's better to be meek and mild because the meek will possess the earth and they'll find exquisite delight and peace, while the wicked, the stubborn and arrogant will be destroyed by Jehovah.
Okay, very good. So let me ask you about the situation that was going on in Egypt with those plagues. Were any of them scary to you?
Yes, they were.
Okay, which one?
I think scariest one for me was the river turning into blood. It kind of like creeps me out a little bit.
He creeped them all out. All right, very good. How about you girls? I know we didn't plan this one. I just wanted to bring this on you, see what you're thinking.
Well, the scariest one for me would be when the grasshoppers ate all the vegetarian veggies after the hailstorm.
They cleaned it up, right? There was nothing left.
I think the boils and blisters was the scariest one because they would because the animals could have too much of them and they could maybe die of having them. I was thinking of that.
So Jehovah was making a point, right? Now, when we think of Moses, he was a meek man. So do you think he was easy to get along with, easy to listen to?
No.
No?
Yes.
So yeah. So we all like when somebody's nice to us, right? We talked about that in the Congregation Bible Study, about Jehovah's nice. It's easy to listen to people that are nice. So we learn a lot. So when Jehovah asks us to do something, we don't have to be mean about it. We can follow through and be nice. Okay? Well, thank you so much for partaking in this special arrangement that Jehovah's arranged. Okay? And we want to, of course, thank Sister Agunsade and Sister Renee too. They contributed greatly to this. So, well, that's what we have. Many